Welcome to the Chapter 15 clear of my no paid DLC and no RNG drops engage Maddening LTC run. This is probably the chapter that is most impacted by the no bond rings clause of the rule set. The objective of the map is to have Cedal escape after breaking down several doors to reveal the escape tiles. With bond rings, a character with Claude S can break down 2 doors from 4 range, which completely bypasses the hallway of this map. That cannot be done here, and a decent amount of staves are used to compensate so I can still achieve my turn count goal and to also get the energy drop. To start, Alir is going to obstruct next to that axe fighter. They should be leveling up here, and they will need the point of strength from this level up. Kagetsu reclassed into Wyvern Knight after 2 arena battles brought him exactly to level 3 in Warrior. He needs to be in Wyvern for more movement in this chapter. Kagetsu also inherited Mentorship for this chapter. While Mentorship is not a skill that's particularly impactful in a regular playthrough, in this LTC run the extra EXP is quite crucial and Mentorship is going to be pretty heavily used. Pandreo got bond rank 3 with Byleth for it, and Kagetsu inherited it so that he can reach his level benchmark without arena battles, since Pandreo is going to need several arenas to reach his own level benchmark. Alir is going to obstruct next to the axe fighter again, and this boxes him in. This is important because he needs to remain on that tile next turn.
Divine.
Merrin's going to reposition Kagetsu so that he can reach the second door. And after Cedal's dance, Merrin can start doing some Parthia farming.
No mistakes.
Ivy obstructs in between those 2 pillars to prevent the mage from attacking her.
Okay.
Hortensia is going next to Ivy to provide a spur attack damage buff, and she obstructs above Cedal so that the axe fighter is forced to attack Cedal from his right.
Awaiting orders.
With full momentum, the Engrave Silverbow, and while getting +2 attack from spur attack, Amber has enough damage to one-shot this Swordmaster. This Swordmaster is a particularly annoying and dangerous enemy, so it's best to get him out of the picture right away. Kagetsu got 2 energy drops for this chapter to reach this 1-round benchmark. He wouldn't need the energy drops if I had enough ore to forge his hand axe into a tomahawk, but because Alir is in Lance Griffin, they do not have a great way to deal 30 damage to break down a door, and they will not have enough SP for a crucial inherit later if they were to inherit Demolish. As such, I had to refine a Silver Lance to +1, and Alir needs a point of strength from being in level 3 Griffin Knight to exactly deal 30 damage to the door. While I'm not happy about having to forge this Silver Lance here, I will need a Silver Lance +1 for chapter 22, so it's just being forged earlier. And the same applies to the energy drops, as Kagetsu will get them soon enough regardless. Ivy's Elfire got the Byleth Engraving so that she wouldn't face any crit in any of these combats. She survives if she gets hit by everything because the sole axe fighter that can reach Pandreo attacked him first instead. Because the boxed-in axe fighter will always break the obstruct on the left, this opens up a path for the mage to attack Merrin, which gives her another Parthia kill.
I am fine.
Amber is using the mini bow because if he attacks from range, he cannot reach the tile he needs to be on.
The stage is mine.
Having the axe fighter remain in this position allows Merrin to Parthia him down. Merrin must end her turn next to the wall because a warp can only reach the 3rd room from those spaces. Amber chips the enemy a little and Pandreo repositions him. Hortensia obstructs above Amber so that the axe fighter will attack into Pandreo on enemy phase.
Yes.
and Ivy uses a rescue to position Seedall for the double warp on turn 3. Even if Pandreo got hit by the Axe Fighter from before, he will still survive this combat. Alear is completely safe because Amber killed the Swordmaster. Even with the mages bringing Alear down so low, the Axe Fighter that can still attack them will attack into Kagetsu instead. The positioning last turn is key because I'll be opening the rest of the doors and completing all my objectives this turn. To start, Alear is going to break down the door with the aforementioned Silver Lance +1. Meanwhile, Kagetsu breaks down the door leading to the energy drop. Hortensia's +1 staff range is needed in order to warp Merrin into the third room. After taking the warp staff, Pandreo can now warp Amber to get the energy drop. With the final room opened, Fram can warp Seedall into the last room, and then John can take the warp from Fram to warp Ivy there as well. Because the tile above Ivy is a flyer only tile and the tile to the left of her is impassable, Seedall is pushed to the right and can now escape.